المهندس workshop equipment today present for you radiator test kit based on pressure. So this device work to test the radiator based on the pressure. So this pressure pump, manual pressure pump, is pressurizing the head of the radiator and discovering if there is any leak in the radiator loop. Maybe also you can use it in the coolant expansion tank. I am going to present the coolant automotive coolant system, how it works, just for you to understand. This is the engine, and this is where the pistons and the burn compartment is there. So the water goes to cool this engine. So in here, after certain temperature degree, the thermostat housing will open and will allow the water to go all over around the coolant system. If you see, this is a smaller radiator which is inside the compartment of the car. So if you switch on the heater inside the passenger cabinet, so one valve will open from here or from here, depending on the car manufacturer, will allow the water to pass through this radiator, and the fan will push the hot water to heat the compartment in the winter or in the when the degree goes down. So if you close this one, so the water will go all over around this one and will be cooled through the fan while it is stopping. And also if you move in the high speed, also the airflow will cool the radiator through the vents. There is a vents here, you know, where is the temperature will be decreased by air pushing. Here is the radiator cap, and the radiator cap have an relief valve. So if you see down of the cap here, after certain temperature, after certain pressure increased in the loop, so you have the water goes out and it will go back to the coolant expansion tank. In this kit, we are going to cover this cap by the manual pump and pressurize the system up to certain pressure. You have always to look into the radiator cap. Some of the radiator cap goes from 10 to 16 psi. This one, for example, is 11 psi. So in this case, you're just going to remove the cap from the radiator, install one of these caps. This is occupied with many caps, radiator caps. You have the list. Please show me the catalog. So in the catalog, it will show you the part number plus for which car it is. Like for example, 5, Okera, Chevrolet, Dodge, Eagle, Honda. Like, let me go closer. Here, if you can see number 6. Number 6 is Cadillac, Dio, Ford, GM, Jaguar, Jeep, whatever. So it will save the time for you to search for your car. For example, if you get Audi, then you have to go to 9. If you get Ford Mondeo, you have to go to 12. So it is numbered here in everyone. So some of them is covered for the radiator. Some of them is covered for the tank, which is the coolant extension tank. So this one, if you see in this case, we are going to pressurize the pump. Can you go closer? So I am going to put my hand here to act as a pressure. So pressure build. So yeah, so the pressure will be built here until 11 psi or 15, depending on your system. And then I'll keep it for some time and go around the coolant circle and see where is the leak. Maybe the leak could be one of the pipes, in of the joints, or maybe in the coolant itself. You have to check this. Maybe because of the corrosion or something, maybe you have some leakage in here, so you have to change that part or maintain that part and make sure that it's working fine. So let me explain for you. Sometime you have this is not working. It's at certain pressure you are not working. So we want to test the cap, only the cap of the loop. So this cap, I'm talking about this cap where we work after 16 psi to release the pressure from this radiator. So in this case, I'm going to use one of these connector, like this connector, for example. I am going to use this or this, depending on your cab. So, you know, I'm just going to pressurize it in this way. Can you pressurize, please? So this one is 11. See, it goes to 11, and again, it, you know, it cannot build the pressure after 11. After 11, it release. You know, you see here. Yeah, can you? Yeah, see, it will go 11 and then again release the pressure. So this is working fine. Let me show you another very nice tool in this kit. First of all, this clamp, you know, it will help you to tighten up the cover after you put it. So you tighten it and it becomes very tight. Another nice thing in this toolkit is the temperature meter. It will, this is measuring the temperature, okay, inside the coolant. So he put his hand now, it will be built up until 35 or 36 because his hand temperature is that, okay. Here is the very nice tool also to fill the coolant level or to empty also the coolant from the radiator. Let me show you how it is working. So you have, first of all, you know, this one you have to connect it to the radiator. So this is again going here to the radiator, okay. And you know, they give you a small chain where you can hang it up in the car. You just can hang it, okay, and it will make it easy for you. So this valve has to be closed first of all, and this valve has to be also closed that way, in this way, okay. It will be closed, so no going. This bath is closed. This bath is also closed, okay. From here I have to connect my compressor, air compressor, and then it will suck the pressure from here. So if you see here, this is different, not plus, this is minus. It goes minus 10, minus 20, minus 30, and minus 40 up to minus 50. My advice, please suck it until it reach minus 50 psi from the radiator, or from the coolant expansion tank, okay. And then let the coolant goes out from here. This process is to guarantee that there is no air bubbles inside the coolant cycle, and you know, you want to fill it with a new liquid that is guaranteeing no corrosion for your device, and no, it will guarantee that you do not enter air bubble or air in the system, because this will decrease the coolant efficiency, and the water pump can push only air and will lose a lot of coolant functionality. After you press this one here, you put the air compressor, you just push it like this, and then the air will pass all the way from here. You have to open this valve, and then the air will be sucked from here and just go all the way and go out from the loop. Once you reach minus 50, my advice is to keep it for 10-15 minutes and just monitor the system. It should not go down, because you know, this is a closed system, and guarantee that there is no further leak. After you finish, you close this one, okay, and keep the minus 50 until 15 minutes. So you close this one, and you make it minus 50. So this will be guaranteeing that there is no water leaking from the there is no leakage in the system. After you guarantee 15 minutes and you make sure that this is minus 50, again you want to fill it with the new coolant. So you connect this pipe, you connect this one to a gallon which is having the liquid, immerse it on it, so you guarantee there is no water going in, so there is no air, going inside. Otherwise, if you put it up like this, you suck the water and then you will start sucking the air, and we lose all the purpose of this functionality. Then once you want to start filling it, you just open this valve in this way, okay. So the new coolant will be going all the way from here and filling this one. The pressure will start decreasing until it goes 0. That means it is full. Once it becomes full, you close this one, you disconnect this one, and you are done. This coolant test kit and filling kit is available in Al Muhandis Workshop Equipment, Sharjah, United Arab Emirates. Thank you very much for watching us.